And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them in college. That was a thing of beauty right there. There's a nice chemistry that this quarterback has with this group of wide receivers, and you see that in the timing of these throws.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. He wants it all. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellis. Touchdown, Tennessee! They grab the early lead.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
To the air, it's Casey. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up in. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sings it in there. A little Baryshnikov for the toe tap.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. He makes a catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
It's caught. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He looks that one in nicely. Touchdown, LSU! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Trying to start the drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Vols headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Vols! What a catch and run for 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Complete. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Casey. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping me.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Release to the back. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out fast.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him...
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offense coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From the gun, give on the inside. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by them.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Handoff to the lone back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Getting some heat. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
21, Tennessee, 14.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, it's Massey. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.